The story you're about to watch is because of you. It's a story of tangible help and hope right here in our community.
Through otherwise ordinary people and ordinary real estate transactions, you've become the real people behind changing real lives for the better.
Whether you're a past client, someone we're actively working with, a client we've yet to meet, or you're mentioned in this video, we want to say thank you.
It is with gratitude that we invite you to grab a Kleenex and pull up a chair to our first installment of what we are simply calling The Good. Tell us a little bit about your life when you had Lucas. Lucas is how old now?
Lucas is 8. I was in a bad position when I got pregnant. I raised Lucas by myself. It's a struggle, but at the same time, it's rewarding.
Mm-hmm.
His diagnosis is autism level 3.
When that happened, what was that like for you as a single mom? You're already doing the single mom thing, and now you've got a special needs diagnosis on top of that.
I don't know if I can describe that. It was hard. I never had heard of autism. It wasn't anything that was just normal day to day. I run across an autistic child, or now that I think about it, maybe I did run across one and I just never knew, you know what I'm saying? So that kind of had me down. It had me questioning, what did I do wrong? What went wrong? Why my child? I was told at 16 I couldn't have kids. So when I wound up pregnant at 24, it was one of those things that I feel like that's why the diagnosis hurt me even more, because I went from I couldn't have kids to almost 10 years later, oh, now you're pregnant. And now I have this little baby and he's not understanding what's going on. I'm not understanding what's going on. It was just rough.
So we connected a few weeks ago, and Amber shared with me just how difficult this particular year has been for you guys.
Back in August of last year, I had a back injury. So I was written out of work, and January 3rd of this year, my job just let me go. We lost our apartment. We lost my car. We were at a homeless shelter. Things didn't go right there. We left and we went to a hotel. They're expensive.
Yeah.
But I will say, by the grace of God, everything fell in place the way it needed to.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to work at that hotel. They started letting me work overtime just a little bit to see if I could get us out of that hotel. We got an apartment. We moved in October, and then I just got another car.
So you have a special needs son who is consistency, rhythm, normalcy is huge for.
Yes.
And he has none of that for 9-10 months.
Yeah.
What are a couple things that you would share or would want someone who's outside that doesn't have somebody in special needs in their immediate circle to know, to be aware of?
A lot of people consider them as they can't do anything. And again, they're brilliant kids. They are extremely smart. I want it to be where they're not treated as they can't do anything. Don't treat them as babies.
I got a picture of the first time you and I met. He looks the same. When you and Amber reached out or connected a couple weeks ago, I was like, where did we first meet Shanika and Lucas? And she said it was through BrainVive. And I was like, BrainVive? I'm like, because I knew you lived close to us. And so you had reached out to BrainVive. BrainVive had sent you to us because we'd been through a couple times. I'm guessing with all the life you've had going on, BrainVive hadn't been a thing. I just remember that day because Lucas and Walker are so similar. If you'll turn that card or that picture over, there's a list of names. You mind reading those names for us?
Larry, Diane, Donna, Mike, Corey, Brendan, Brooke, Ashley, Carrie, Blake, Terry, James, Amina, Cindy, Penny, Rick, Joan, Hannah, Noah, Bo, Marty, Bridget, Zach, Brenda, Carla, Dawn, Josh, Doug, Georgia, Ashley, Justin, Chris, Christine, Matt, Rachel, Martia, and Charlie.
So what we shared so far is all true. We want to share your story. But what we didn't share with you is the opportunity we've had in our real estate business to work with some of the most amazing and just truly genuine people on the planet, which is the names you just read on that. And because of and through those people, we are going to make an introduction to you today that we hope will change a lot of things for you, but specifically for your son, Lucas. So we have Chris and Jess Tays, who are the owners of BrainVive, who are about to walk in the door. And they're going to come talk with you about how we can bring BrainVive and Lucas together.
Okay.
So Chris and Jess, do you want to share a little bit about why you guys made the journey up from the north end of Atlanta today?
We are really excited to host Lucas at BrainVive when it works out for your schedule and bring him through the neuro rehab protocol. Just like Walker's done and so many other kids have done, and we are looking forward to all the benefits it's going to bring your boy.
Thank you.
Really excited.
Thank you, guys.
So we will figure out a way to help with transportation where it's needed. Because of the people that are on the back of that picture, there's going to be no cost to your family
Oh, thank you.
to put him through this. But there's one more thing. So we came across something called the White Envelope Project a few years ago. It's an inspiring true story that is centered on the true meaning of Christmas and the opportunity to give at Christmas instead of just receiving. And we know that you know the origin of Christmas is ultimately that God so loved that he gave.
Yes.
So our family has had a white envelope on our Christmas tree every year. In many years, every year since then, many years we've had people who have come alongside us and partnered with us to help in doing whatever that white envelope project was. And I'll let you look up the original story later. But ultimately, we try to look for a family that's in our community every year that just needs to be reminded that they're seen, that they're cared for and loved, and that they're not forgotten. When Amber told me about some of the things you shared a few weeks ago, the two of us, if a handful of things are different in our life, you could be Amber and Lucas could be Walker. The more I thought about that, the more it's just not right, and I can't stop crying about it. And we have a white envelope for your family this year. Oh gosh. I'll let you open it.